In a world that constantly urges us to want more, do more, and achieve more, the wisdom of limiting desires can seem counterintuitive, even radical. Yet throughout history, sages, philosophers, and spiritual teachers have pointed to the profound peace and contentment that come from quieting the restless longing within us. The ancient invitation to be still is not merely a call to inactivity, but a challenge to look deeply at the roots of our desires and to choose a different way of living, one shaped not by endless craving, but by gratitude, sufficiency, and inner tranquility. Desire is a basic human experience. From our earliest days, wanting propels us forward. The infant cries for nourishment, the child reaches for a toy, the adult aspires to success or love. Desires can motivate us to grow, to connect, to create. But when left unchecked, desire becomes a relentless force, always pushing us to chase after the next thing. The promise is always just around the corner: happiness, fulfillment, peace. Yet so often, when we attain what we once wanted, we find ourselves restless again, our attention already fixed on the next object of longing. This endless cycle of wanting, attaining, and wanting again can become exhausting. It keeps us in a state of perpetual dissatisfaction, convinced that contentment lies just out of reach. Here lies the wisdom of limiting desires. By recognizing the insatiable nature of unchecked longing, we begin to see that the problem is not so much in the objects of desire themselves, but in the restless state of mind that believes happiness is always elsewhere. To be still is to pause and listen to the quiet voice within, a voice that knows the difference between needs and wants, between genuine joy and fleeting pleasure. Stillness invites us to ask, what do I truly need? What, if anything, is enough? When we slow down and examine our desires, we discover that many are inherited from the world around us, shaped by advertising, social comparison, and cultural expectations. We chase after things not because we truly want them, but because we have been conditioned to believe we should. Limiting desires does not mean suppressing all ambition, nor does it require retreating from life. Instead, it means cultivating discernment, knowing when enough is enough, and finding satisfaction in the present moment. It invites us to savor what we already have, to appreciate simple pleasures, and to nurture gratitude. When we let go of the need for more, we create space for deeper experiences, connection, creativity, and peace. Many wisdom traditions have recognized the power of limiting desires. The teachings of Buddhism, for example, emphasize the importance of letting go of craving as a path to freedom from suffering. Ancient Stoic philosophers encouraged contentment with what is, reminding us that happiness depends more on our attitude than our circumstances. Even modern psychology affirms that gratitude and mindfulness, practices that draw us away from restless wanting, are key ingredients in lasting well-being. Practically speaking, limiting desires might mean pausing before making a purchase and asking whether it will truly bring lasting joy. It might mean investing more in relationships and experiences than in possessions. It could involve simplifying our commitments, saying no to opportunities that promise more but cost us peace. It means learning to sit with discomfort, recognizing that the urge to acquire or achieve is often a fleeting impulse, not a genuine need. The wisdom of limiting desires is ultimately the wisdom of freedom. When we are no longer ruled by restless longing, we become free to enjoy what is, to be fully present to ourselves and others, and to rest in the quiet contentment that comes from enough. In the stillness, there is space to breathe, to notice beauty, and to discover that the peace we were searching for was available all along, right where we are.